Hi, thanks for tuning in to WFRE's Hometown Heroes, brought to you by Overhead Doors of Frederick. And with me today is Josh Hauser with Frederick County State's Attorney's Office. I got so excited because I'm like, Hauser, are you related to Cole Hauser from Yellowstone?
I unfortunately am not. I joke that he's my cousin, but that's not the case. Different spelling in the last name.
Jacqueline, you told me he had some rich connections. Okay, we'll continue on with this interview. So at the Frederick County State's Attorney's Office, you do child support enforcement. Basically, you are going after deadbeat parents, which if you have a kid and you're ordered to pay child support, you better do it. So what exactly do you do?
We refer to them as non-custodial parents. If you are ordered to pay child support and you don't, then it obviously comes to us in a civil matter that we figure out, and I locate people that can't be located or try to look up jobs that are under the table and things like that. It can reach a criminal level, to which we've actually placed some individuals in jail recently. So we're results driven, and that's what we like to see. We just want people to pay their child support, their obligation, that's it. We do not want to lock people up. So as long as they do that, they won't have any issue.
Do you find that most parents do want to do that, and maybe they've run into a difficult situation, maybe they lost a job, and do you work with them to not put them behind bars?
We do. So in the course of the process that we use, I interview with people, and every now and then I will come across certain situations where we can definitely work with them to give them an opportunity to improve themselves and to get on the right track. So we prefer that method.
Okay, and how long have you been at the State's Attorney's Office?
It'll be 6 years.
Okay, and before that, I know you had a very exciting beginning. So let's go ahead and dive back into the days of Josh's lives. You started working for the Division of Corrections, right?
Yep.
What did you do? And then your career path just kind of changed. Tell us about that.
So my career with DOC was great. They gave me an opportunity to work on investigations, to work on intelligence and things like that. And in working with that venue of people, you have to be pretty keen on reading things. I got an opportunity later to be a private investigator in the Montgomery County, Bethesda area.
What kind of investigations? I love this.
So some of the investigations dealt with, I would say, cheating husbands.
Yes. Okay. So what did you do? Because wives, if a woman scorned, is there truth to that? Hell hath no fury like a woman been scorned.
Well, we have met with a number of females that I would say makes that accurate, but I mean, They have the right to be, so.
And so you've done that over the past 20 years. So have you seen technology for investigating or being a private investigator? Have you seen it change and evolve?
Oh yeah, now the public has more tools to use for GPS tracking and things like that. There's more security that's involved. They say Big Brother and stuff like that, but there are benefits to that. So I mean, some people like it, some people hate it. We used to have to sneak in at night and put GPS trackers on hidden areas in cars to do that.
Like on TV?
Like on TV?
Yeah, you know how they do that and under the cover of darkness, and they're kind of like
it felt like
scooting around on their stomach. Well, that's very cool. Okay, well, were you good?
I would say so.
Did you help the people who?
My clients were happy, so that in the end is all you can ask for. Happy clients.
Sure, that's kind of like happy wife, happy life, except for those cheating husbands.
Yeah.
So what else do? You have several jobs on the side besides working at the State's Attorney's Office.
I do backgrounds for the State of Maryland Division of Corrections still part-time.
Okay.
And then I also work for a funeral home doing removals, is what that's called.
So basically somebody passes away in the middle of the night, then you get called from the funeral home to go and pick someone up.
That's correct, yes.
Okay. How is that? Is it like on call throughout the day or just the overnight?
They know my work schedule. So if something would happen in the parameters of my off-duty schedule, they would call and ask, hey, if I'm available, and I would just put on a suit and go to work and take care of it.
Does that ever make you pretty sad because you are dealing with people who have just experienced a loss, and you come in at a very vulnerable time for these families?
Mm-hmm. I mean, different people take things different ways. They can take it really hard. Some people can laugh. The key is just to kind of read your audience, be compassionate, be understanding, give them an opportunity to kind of do what they want to do, and then just stay professional.
And also, I've been told that you are like the morale officer for the Frederick County State's Attorney's Office. So if morale, if happiness, if celebrations need to take place, they're like, Josh is our guy. So what are some things that you do? And I know not on the taxpayer's dime, but it's you wanting to get camaraderie and lift everybody's spirits up.
So in dealing what we deal with on a daily basis, there can be some lag, there can be some, cloudiness because you're just so focused on serving the public. It's great to be a group separate, kind of know each other in a little personal instance and then show support. And that's what we want to do. We've started doing things like adding merchandise that we can buy to show that we're our team spirit and things like that. Planning events. So that's how you get started, is with your identity as a group. And then you want those people to come in and join that identity. So we're basing off that now.
So you are like the Frederick County State's Attorney's cheerleader.
Kind of, yes.
Okay. Go team. Let me see you do that one, Josh.
Go team. That was awkward.
You have been such a great person to speak with, and I know you do some very serious things with your work at the Frederick County State's Attorney's Office, helping out families that are going through very difficult times. So it's almost like you're on call all the time. But thank you for everything that you do, and also for being that person at the Frederick County State's Attorney's Office that kind of lifts the morale up, because every office needs one. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that you're that person.
Well, thank you. We do it. And I forgot to mention that DSS is one of our biggest clients that we use. So we work in turn with DSS, and that's who we serve, and we make that relationship work for child support.
Yeah.
So I've been great to have this opportunity, and thank you.
Oh, thank you for coming in today. You have been absolutely wonderful, and thank you for tuning in to Hometown Heroes, brought to you by Overhead Doors of Frederick.